signs. It's Amanda Beach with Cosmic Beach Consulting, and here is your Cosmic Surf Report for the last week of August 2016. So we're opening this week and we're saying goodbye to Leo season, and we're saying hello Virgo, which means we're going to try to get some control over our schedules and our daily process. This might be a period of being more grounded. If you spent your summer kind of like going here and there, answering the social call, trying to meet up with as many of your friends as possible, being as available as possible, you might find yourself taking a break from that part of life and moving things a little bit more inward this week. There is some Mars-Saturn energy situation oppositions in the middle of the week. So if you start to feel like you have like this urgency to get everything done right now, but nothing is moving, that's okay. That's a pretty cosmic thing. So one thing is trying to go forward and one thing is trying to go backwards. The important thing is kind of try to stay centered in the middle and keep that like sort of balanced energy even when everything around you is a little chaotic. This week definitely calls for some patience. I think that there's a lot to be said about how much work you've really gotten done during the summer. I think that there's probably been a lot of you who are getting through after months of self-work, or maybe like you're teaching yourself something new, you're starting to actually see some progress in application, or seeing like how the things that you've been expanded by all summer are kind of like applying in your daily life, whether that's like a practice or like meditation, or it's, how you monitor your communication at work, or if you kind of set yourself some daily goals on what you like to accomplish, what you want to get done. This is definitely, a week where you're going to start to feel like you're seeing some progress, but at the same time, in the middle of the week, with the energy that's going on out there, you might be tempted to feel like it's not enough progress. There's kind of like an undertone of, kind of distilling things this week. As we go into Virgo, Virgo is the Virgin. Virgo is simple. Virgo likes things clean and, uncluttered and, organized and efficient and as simple as possible. Simple and brilliant at the same time, And so this might be talking to you about like people in your life or energies in your life that you kind of want to, need to take a break from or need to be removed from. Especially those of you that are more intuitive or that are, are dealing with some codependency within relationships. This might talk about, this really being like the almost wake up call. So, being kind of aware of, what's kind of taking your energy, what's coming into your field, and how you're allowing those things to affect you is, some good self-work this week if you feel like you can't move forward and you can't go back to revisit something either. This is also, we're getting closer to Mercury retrograde, and that rules reunions. So if you're looking at, making some plans to connect with some old friends, the next 3 weeks is a good time for you, especially if you want to schedule something well in advance and maybe something that is more of a structured activity, whether that's like attending a show or going to like a paint night or whatever that means to you as far as social activity goes and structure. That could be going to like see some stand up, because you have to like sit down and pay attention in theory to the person on stage. And this week also kind of talks about taking yourself to task when it comes to your schedule and it comes to getting things done and being committed to maybe some big changes you've recently made. So this is like the first week where you actually get to see what that looks like in practice. And, I think the key is to understand that like the future is fluid and always changing, and not everything is forever. It might feel like, nothing's going to change, or you're worried about, making the wrong decisions when it comes to revisiting some of your decisions, but understand that, fear is what gets in the way of progress. And so right now you're on a mission for progress. So even if the change is going back to something you used to know, or reverting back to like, some of us are going to move back to places we used to live. Some of us are going to go back to old jobs. Some of us are going to, spend more time visiting time with more old ideas, and maybe there might be some guilt in not developing those ideas on time, but everything like happens when it's supposed to. And so I think a big key is like patience and letting things kind of unfold as they're supposed to, and not trying to apply all that control. So so you can keep some more balance in your week, because you're going to need it, because there's going to be some serious energy. There's also some beautiful stuff with Venus too, so don't worry. Like there's some really pretty expansive, awesome things too. So I'd be really open, but also very like analytical and kind of shrewd when it comes to, you know, decisions, when it comes to expansion and like who you choose to allow you, to mentor you or expand with you or whatever. So kind of use that Virgo, I analyze feel for sure. So I'm Amanda Beach. You can find me at cosmicbeachconsulting.com. You can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/cosmicbeachconsulting. Please like and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.